This is a very important day, students, because today we're going to celebrate a new day for you, because in a year and a half you're going to be in brand new buildings. So today we are having our official groundbreaking ceremony for 4 brand new elementary schools in Fremont. Let's applaud that. Because we love our country and are in school today, we're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. So if I could have my 2 pledge leaders head on out here, please. Would you all please stand for the pledge? The flag is right beside the scoreboard on this end of the stadium. You see it? So you turn that way, hands on your hearts. Leading our pledge today, I have 2 students. Jaleese Anderson and Grady Kelly. Thank you. All right. I'd like to introduce some people before we get started. There's some very important people under this tent. If I could keep your attention for a moment. First of all, I'd like to have our Board of Education stand up. Board, would you please stand? Boys and girls, these 5 people were elected by your parents to be in charge of the school. They are my boss. They are in charge of where the school goes and what happens. They are a very important part of our school district, and they make decisions about what should happen. I'd like to introduce our president, Ms. Chantel Laird, Vice President, Tom Price, Member Alex Gorbett, Member Maria Garza, Member Violetta Ray. Our Board of Education. Let's give them a round of applause. I'd also like to introduce Ira Hammonds. Ira is the school's treasurer. He pays the bills and pays your teachers. He's very important. Ladies and gentlemen, our treasurer, Ira Hammond. Thank you, Ira. Now let's talk about our building project. I'd like the OFCC partners to stand, please. These are the people that represent the state, and they've helped us, they've given us a lot of money, almost every dollar for dollar, to help us build our school. And they've come alongside us as partners to help build these schools. So we as a community are very grateful for the Ohio Facilities Construction Commission and what they've done for us. From OFCC is Ann Frost, Ramsey Najir, and Tracy June. Thank you. Could I have our architect team from SSOE stand, please? These are the architects. Now, the architects are the ones who actually design the building. So in their head is a vision for what the school should look like, and they are the ones that draw the pictures and show the rooms and put the furniture in and where the windows will be. These are the architects. And today we have Faith Perales, Kevin Young, Nate Hurley, and Jen Roscoe. Thank you. If I could also have our other architect team. This is the architects from Munger & Munger Architects. A little harder to see because of the tent, but I've got Hal Munger, Dave Munger, and who am I missing? Kevin Young. Thank you. Munger & Munger Architects. Next we have the actual builders. These are the people that actually are on site making sure that everything's being built the way it should be. Could I have my partners from Gilbane stand, please? All right. So these are the guys that are actually on site, like I said, making sure the brick's where it's supposed to be and the walls go where the walls should go and that the roof works. This is Gilbane, and we have Chad Stevers, Greg Zellner, and Candy Lambert. Also, Jim Colvin. Could I have our partners from Mosier Group please stand? These are also our partners in building. They have offices right here in Fremont, and they are from our partners, Mosier Construction. They will also be helping us build our schools. This is Connie Moore and Matt Odermont. I went through the list. Is there anybody that I missed? Thank you. We have our engineers. Now, the engineers are very important. If I could have my engineers stand up, please. These are the really smart guys. The rest of the guys aren't so smart. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. The engineers are the ones that make sure the plumbing works, that the lights turn on, that the roof doesn't leak, that everything works. Engineers are very important. So from JDRM, we have Steve Wheeler and Ryan Braun. Thank you. Now, one of the also very important team members is our people who paid the bills. From Medina, we have Holly McLean and Joe Klein. Holly and Joe. Our total elementary project is over $50 million. $50 million for just our elementaries. And those are the two that make sure everyone gets paid. So we appreciate what they do. I think that concludes my introduction of this group. But also we have one more partner we didn't really thank yet, and those are our citizens who are helping us pay for our new schools. So we are gonna want to thank them as well. And I'd like to introduce at this time our Board of Education for her comments, Ms. Chantel Laird.
Good morning. I'd like to begin first by paying a much due compliment and sincere thank you to Mr. Detweiler and his staff for organizing this really beautiful ceremony. This is very unique in its sense that instead of on each construction site, we've come together so that all of you can participate. You know, when we were searching for who we wanted to come to Fremont and help your teachers take care of you as a leader, it was very clear. One of the first reasons we chose Mr. Detweiler is because you can see that he is first, foremost, and always about kids. And that's reflected here today. Anything with schools is for you. So I want to thank him. I think it's really lovely that you, our children, are in the VIP seats. And you will be doing the photo ops. And you will have an active role in this ceremony today. So, well done. Really appreciate that. Now, while today is all about you, I want to take just a minute to talk to the grown-ups here. Today wouldn't be possible with all of you, without all of you, and without every person that lives in or works in the Fremont City School District. So on behalf of the Board of Education, I'd like to give you a sincere thank you for this gift of a lifetime. Thank you. The work that's been going on since the very first levy campaign meeting and the behind-the-scenes designing and budget maintaining to the very big and beautiful construction work that's about to begin will benefit this community, every student that comes to Fremont, and every life they touch wherever they go for generations to come. So thank you to our little giants, to all of you. We are here today because we love you. We are proud of you. And most importantly, we believe in everything that you can dream to become. And these schools are being given to you today to help you achieve those dreams. So what I'd like to ask all of you to do, to keep in mind, try to put this in our kiddos' perspective of just how loved and thought of you are. Everyone at home, everyone working, everyone that's not here today is taking a piece of every paycheck they have and giving a piece of that they worked very hard for you and your future in these schools. So when you get home tonight, give mom and dad a huge hug, give your neighbor a high five, and tell them thank you. And the way that you can show how much you appreciate what they're doing for you is every day that you come to school, do your very best and become what you're dreaming of being today. Congratulations to Fremont, and thank you to Fremont.
Thank you, Ms. Laird. We have a very special presentation at this time. In this quarter of the stadium, if I could have you look this way, we have a very special student choir that's going to sing. Thank you very much, Mrs. Wright. Thank you, student choir. That was awesome. Well, we come to the thing that we actually came to do, and that is to break some ground. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you see this pile of dirt in front of me? We are going to sort of pretend a little bit. For those of you who are at the 4 schools we're building, you've seen a lot of building going on. Big trucks and diggers and movers and things going on. In a few of your buildings, you haven't seen anything. But we came together to celebrate together, so we brought a little bit of dirt with us. And what we're going to do is take some pictures of us breaking this ground to celebrate the idea that we are breaking ground all over Fremont to build new schools. At this time, I'm going to have my first group of board members. If you could come on up, please. Then one representative from our builders and organizations. Also at this time, we're going to have a little surprise for you up on the stands. This will take us a few minutes to get situated, so we're going to take a few pictures and we'll be right back. You guys look good in your hats. Like we said, we build this together. All right, we're going to try to get out of here pretty quickly. We are basically done, but I want to just say a couple things. You are here because you will be the first students in these new buildings. Did you notice there are no 4th graders or 5th graders here? You're probably okay with that, aren't you? The reason is they will not be in those buildings because the time these buildings are done, they will be at the middle school. So my 3rd graders, you will be the first 5th grade in a brand new building. And for that, we're very excited. All right, last thing. We're going to make a little noise. I'm going to call out each school. We're going to have you stand up and yell as loud as you can, and then sit back down. The first school, going alphabetically. Atkinson, please stand and yell, please. All right.
We better win. We better win.
How about Krogan School? Hayes Elementary School. Elementary School. Otis Elementary School. Stamm Elementary School. And Washington Elementary School. All right. Now, one last time to yell. What we all are little giants. I'm going to count to 3, and if you are a little giant, I want you to scream. 1, 2, 3. All right. Have a seat, guys, real quick. Thank you. Have a seat. And we will have one last introduction. From the state of Ohio, our state treasurer, Robert Sprague, has sent Andrew Langberry Longberry here for a proclamation. Andrew?
Sit.
All right. Andrew is here to give a proclamation from the state of Ohio for all of our elementary schools. We have Atkinson School, Fremont City School for the high school, Love School, Otis School, and Atkinson School. All right, get a picture of that. Good? All right, thank you very much.
Jake, take that off your face.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we dismiss, it's a good time to be a little giant. We're very excited. Thank you for being such a great audience. Is there anything I'm forgetting from any of my people? Anything? All right. Thank you for coming today. Please pay attention to your teachers. We'll get you back to school. Do your best. Go Little Giant.